All right, everybody, welcome back to Who's Headlining Anyway.
I want to do a
presented by the Comedy
Nope,
Zone.
that wasn't it.
Nope, no, that's not it.
Shit.
You used the soundboard like once a quarter.
Now it's deafeningly loud.
I know, it was
Yeah.
so loud. It was very loud. Okay. So,
Anyway, I am one of your hosts, Jordan Centry, along with the technologically challenged Jason.
yeah,
Allen?
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Okay.
Technology,
King Jason Allen.
words.
Women.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Mr. Williams comedy to my right.
Yes, Jonathan Williams, Mr. Williams comedy, and
Man.
I'm dating. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's not even true.
Okay.
They did.
Anyway, everybody, how's everybody doing, man?
Yeah, we haven't been together in a minute. I'm going to take the heat on air that I bricked it last week. I thought we were meeting later, and then everyone was like, we're doing it earlier, and I was like, I can't do that. And I can't remember why. I'm sure it was work or I was out of town or some shit. But
That's good radio right there.
well, listen, I like to be
practice.
transparent.
You had to practice for your
Oh,
your
that's
sketch,
right.
which we'll
That's
talk
right.
about that
Yeah,
later.
That's
as well.
exactly what it was, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
Man,
right.
am I the only one with a memory in here?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I've been drinking since noon. So
I-
I don't know about
yeah.
you
When
guys.
we were talking about topics a few moments ago, I
Oh,
said
yeah, that's true.
something
You have
and
a
then
point.
couldn't remember it after 30 seconds.
Yeah. Well, dude, this is getting. This is,
I need to chill on the food.
let's
That's what's
get to that.
these days.
You hungry?
Yes, the food.
Not today,
Right.
not today, but
Yeah.
overall,
not today.
it has a cumulative
I don't
effect.
think I knew that you were you
foodie?
dabbled as you were a foodie.
No,
To that
because a
degree.
foodie implies that I like know stuff. I don't know shit. No, it's a pretty good bit.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
Would you say you have an eating disorder?
This is all code. If you don't know what's happening right now, listener, it's all code.
Go watch our LA
I
episode.
don't think I have an eating disorder, but I
That's
might.
something that somebody with
yeah.
an eating disorder.
No. You heard how I said it. I might. I don't know.
Yeah.
The first, listen, the first step is admitting you have a problem.
Yeah.
just
I
said
can.
it.
I can admit that it's possible.
I mean, it's just like
It's
5 nights a
actually-
week.
It's actually not.
Have you ever
It's
admitted
actually
you have a
not
problem?
causing my life. What's that?
Nah, nothing.
It's actually not. Other than moments like that, it truly does not affect anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect running even, which blows
Yeah.
my mind. I assumed it would. It doesn't.
You should
at all.
try some gummies called Off Field. I've been experimenting
Yeah?
with them. They're supposed to help you reach the runner's high. I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And,
really?
more
That's kind
efficiently.
of actually
Is
interesting.
it?
Yeah,
Does it
I've tried it.
use like THC?
It's got a very small amount.
Interesting.
High running sounds like such an oxymoron.
Well, that's what
I've done it
it's like,
multiple times.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually if you can overdo it. If you go too far, then you get in your head.
Sure.
Yes.
But like one or two little hits, you're kind of cruising.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
that's
it
supposed
is
to-
shocking to me that it doesn't mess up your breathing. It is shocking to me. It has no effect that I can.
When
that
I
can
played
tell.
sport, I used to smoke when I played sports.
Yeah.
It was a non-issue.
Smoke cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
Well, both actually.
Both.
Yeah.
And the hardest times were when I would drink the night before. Playing hungover, it was so much worse than
Yeah.
playing like.
You know
smoking
that
and high.
who was I think it was Roger Clemens. He threw a perfect game.
Yes.
Several
Yeah,
years
yeah.
ago, and he was interviewed about it, and he said that he had a quote skull rattling hangover.
Ooh.
He threw a perfect game because he
Wow.
was just trying to make the game end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As quickly as
He
possible.
just needed the game to be over
That's
and
really,
threw
really
a fucking
funny.
perfect game. How amazing is that? That's almost
Very
as
funny.
that's almost as cool, or maybe equally cool, as the no hitter that dude whose name I always forget threw when he was on LSD.
Oh,
you know about
shit.
that?
No, I don't
You
know
don't
about
know
that
about
either.
that?
That sounds vaguely
There's like a whole.
familiar.
It's like confirmed. There's a whole documentary about
Wow.
it. It's this guy. It's like Doc something or other, and he threw a no hitter. He didn't know he was.
It's not Doc Gooden.
No, I don't,
Okay.
no. He threw like he didn't know he was going to be pitching that day.
Oh my god, that's very funny.
He took a bunch of
So
acid
irresponsible.
and threw-
It's
yeah,
so
insane. And he
funny.
threw a no hitter like fully tripping on acid.
Wow,
That's amazing.
that is that's amazing.
Yeah, and I wouldn't repeat. Like it sounds like bullshit, but there actually is like a full documentary film about it.
Yeah.
Like,
My brother, and I won't say which one, has told us. I don't know if he's told my parents that I probably won't listen to this. that he. You know, he was.
They should. Your parents should listen. Why
should.
why don't your parents listen?
Well, that's because they're watching on YouTube, as you should
That's
be.
right.
Unless you
Right.
subscribe
God.
to the YouTube channel.
Who's
pro.
headlining anyway?
Who's headlining
Yeah,
anyway?
my brother says the best conversation he ever had with my dad was showing up, at night, the end of a night, just tripping, and just had like the best conversation.
It makes total sense, man.
You know what's funny? I'm sure it was the best conversation for your brother.
It's hard to know.
Probably.
It's hard to know.
My dad was drugs were a big no for my dad. Like hardcore. Like, nah, we don't do that around here. There's a lot of reasons behind it,
Sure,
and it was like a real issue,
including weed, because weed exists in like
100%.
a gray area for a lot of people.
He did not discriminate between any. They were all like real bad. Like I said, there's some reasons for it, and it was dicey a little bit. He's come around on a lot of things.
So presumably
he did not know.
He does not know now. Maybe even
he probably
is what
does
you're
not
saying.
know
Yeah.
now about that particular conversation.
Wow.
Yeah, I was pretty open with my mom about everything. She knew pretty much everything I did, but my dad was like, you didn't say. It would get like bad.
Yeah.
I saw it get bad. I felt it get bad.
What about like drinking, like underage but non-crazy drink? You know, like semi-responsible underage
No,
drinking.
it was one of the coolest
How would
things
he
I
feel
think that
about
my dad and my mom ever did. We were a big baseball family. I've told that before. Brother
Yeah.
got drafted. Other brother went D1 schools and that kind of
Yeah.
shit. And even at a young age, if you would go and play a game, and at the end of the night you would always come and would grill out on the back porch or whatever, and you had a beer.
Nice.
with your parents. If you had
like
one, you could go out. If you had two, you had to stay home.
Oh.
And the idea was they saw so many kids go to college and lose their minds
Yeah,
because it was dangerous.
that's right,
and blah,
man.
blah, blah.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
my.
I was about to say, I feel like that.
This is confirming some
Yeah.
things for me. Like, just on a much smaller scale. Like, I am and every kid's different. You got to treat them different based on what they give you. You know, but Nora is. I keep forgetting saying her name's probably okay. Whatever. But she is. She like polices herself pretty well.
Okay.
And so I just kind of let her, like, and when it comes to like TV, movies, music, I don't really have many rules on that.
Sure.
I kind of just let her do her thing, and what I've seen, and I also like I've even told her, I was like, you can't just do this anytime, anywhere, but like if you want to like swear sometimes at home, you can. Like I give her permission for a lot of stuff.
You had a great term for
And
this that I loved when you first
adult
told me.
sometimes words.
Yeah. They're not bad words.
Yeah,
They're adult.
because I actually am. The idea of bad words pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because no word is bad by itself.
I agree with that.
It's all context.
And especially when I've gone into really professional settings and people curse all the time.
Yeah. Right.
And there was another rule my dad always had. He was like, it was like when you get older or whatever, he said, never be the first one to curse wherever you're at.
That's so smart.
How great is that?
That's
a
so
very good
smart.
tip. Yeah.
But like I was saying, it's like now it's like, everyone curses
Yeah.
everywhere all the time.
Right.
So the idea of making it a bad word, it's like,
Right.
well.
Yeah. So I kind of like, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to handle it when it gets to the drinking thing and all that stuff. But like what I have found so far in my parenting experience is that the more like the less emphasis I put on something that could be considered bad or inappropriate or whatever, the less it appeals to her in and of it, just for being bad or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's that just seems like the move. Some kids are nightmares, and you have to keep a tighter leash, whatever.
Of course,
but,
everyone's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So one thing that my dad did, and again, I got older brothers and older sister, right?
She's also not 13 yet, so
right.
we'll see.
We'll see where it goes. So one of the coolest things that my dad would do, and I just read an article, a very similar article to this, was he did it to my friends too. I don't know if they ever took him up on it, but he would tell my older brother's friends. He'd be like, he doesn't know their family life. Some he did know their family life. He's like, if you're ever at a place and you've drank too much or you're just not in a place you want to be, I don't care what time of day or night it is. Call me. I will come get you. I'll not ask a single question.
That's the key.
Yeah.
I will pick you up. I will drive you to where you need to go, and that will be the end.
I've also
He was
already
terrified of drinking and driving.
I've
was the
also
big thing.
already sort of set
Yeah.
the seeds, whatever.
Yeah.
Laid the
Planted the
groundwork
seed,
for
yeah.
that with Nora. Is like,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like there'll be, I think the idea is we're gonna have like a code,
Yeah.
whatever. It'll be just text me the letter X or whatever.
Right.
And I will call and make myself the bad guy.
Right. Yeah.
Like
yeah,
if you
yeah,
want
yeah.
out of a situation, I will call and then you can tell your friends that I'm being an asshole. My dad's making me go home. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
Blah. If that's something you need, and then that thing you said is the key. No questions
No
asked.
questions,
You
that's
tell
right.
me nothing, everything, some things.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Right.
It's up to you.
And I know for a fact that my older brother's friends, at least one that I know of 100% did that.
Yeah.
Called my dad.
That is so. That
Yeah.
is so
kind of great.
I think
amazing.
that is such a key parenting move.
It seems obvious and like when you hear it now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't think my friends ever did it. And I know, and this is the other thing, I know for a fact that there were times that I should have called and I didn't.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I regret. Those are things I regret.
There are
People talk
times
about
when I should
regrets.
probably call my parents to drive me home now.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, like I don't know. Those are the only, when people
That's
talk about
when I get
regrets,
Nora to drive. By the way, that's
she's
Yeah.
right now. She's a great designated
What else
driver.
would you have a kid for?
exactly.
Yeah, Jordan, you have anything like that? You probably didn't like get crazy or no?
Oh no. In fact, like this whole at the beginning of the year, we kind of talked about goals that we had, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
one of my goals was trying to release some type of like comedy. I don't even want to call it special, but some type of
Something.
Yeah,
work.
same.
And
same,
what I've
that's
been
right.
working on was based on this story, my experience in Winston-Salem one night where I did get pulled over and I like was very close to getting the DUI.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew this.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I interweave like jokes among the stories. So that's what
Yeah.
I've been working on. But yeah,
That's amazing, man.
yeah, because here's what I'll summarize version is I get pulled over allegedly for one of my taillights being out. Obviously,
Yeah.
that wasn't the case, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he had like the whatever task force thing on his chest, like everything was fine.
yeah.
So I do the first breathalyzer, pass it.
Oh shit! Really?
The
Yes.
first breathalyzer.
That's what I'm saying. He made me
man.
do it again.
Dang.
Which, in hindsight, I'm like, okay, you clearly don't have any probable cause. That I passed
Yeah.
the first one. This shouldn't be happening.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. You just don't say anything. That's what I've learned. Like there's like lawyers on TikTok and stuff. They're like, don't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
number.
The only thing
There-
that worries me in that is that they can escalate at any time that they want. So it's the only thing where I'm just kind of
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you can like pull like.
every
you
time
don't
I
have
hear
to
that,
necessarily not say a single word,
Right,
But like
yeah.
when they say where you headed tonight,
yeah, you don't have to say
none of your fucking business.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You don't say
Yeah.
that, but you could.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's amazing. I didn't know that the story's coming out, man. This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind
Okay.
of
So
exciting.
so he made you do it twice,
Yeah.
and you passed both
I
times.
passed both times, and I ain't gonna lie. Second time, got a little cocky at that point.
You blew harder.
No, I didn't.
That's
But I started asking. I was like, "Yeah, how's this thing even work?" Man?
Is it like .07? You're like, you got one
I was
hundredth.
pretty
of
close.
it.
Well, maybe if I
I'll-
blow a little harder, you'll get more.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little close.
Want me to try again?
Yeah. But-
That's amazing, dude.
yeah.
How about you blow and then I blow and then you blow and then I blow?
All right, so I have a story so similar to this. I've never talked about this actually out here or on stage, but I was in Winston-Salem. I was on a job.
Look.
Shit,
But here-
shit
so
goes down.
it was during the-
in
this was during the day. I was
very
working.
gentle city of Winston-Salem.
Yeah, I let my
I know.
my tags were expired, or it was either tags or it was registered, whatever it was. He was
Okay.
behind me, rang it up, was like, he stopped me. He's like, hey, gave me a ticket, $100 or whatever the hell it was, and I was like, this sucks. He's like, okay, so I go home. That night, I go out with some friends, having a couple drinks at the bar. We're going to their place. I'm driving, and I'm like, there's a couple cops behind me, and I'm like, I'm about to get stopped again.
No.
So I'm here in town. No, different cop.
Okay.
Pulls me over. 3 cop cars. I'm like, oh, they're looking.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they're like, oh, we got someone. We got a reason to pull
It's
them
like
over.
the 30th of the month,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Like-
and so it comes up to the window. He's like, yeah, your registration is expired, license, blah blah blah. And I was like, man, I'm sorry. I got pulled over from that today. I just haven't had a chance to like get it worked out. He's like, you got pulled over today? I was like, yeah. He's like, what time? I told him, and he's like, hang on. And he went in the back. I think he rang it up. You can't get a ticket for the same thing twice.
It's double jeopardy.
It's similar.
I mean,
within
it's
like a
that's-
certain time period.
I think
right?
I think it's like the same day.
Huh.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the same
I
day.
mean, that's
so he came back
pretty,
and he was
pretty
like,
reasonable.
just drive safe tonight. And,
Yeah.
and I drove away.
I got
'Cause
pulled
think
over the other
anything
night,
else they
actually.
would have done after that, I think they would have probably lost in court. No matter what they got me on.
I got pulled over for a dude who was clearly like.
By the way, I just want to say I was very sober.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. As
All right.
he takes a sip.
So everybody out there listening, the key to drunk driving: make sure your tag is expired and get caught.
Caught
warrant
early.
first before you start driving.
Yeah, it's good. It's smart.
Oh,
You were about to say you were telling a
I'm sorry,
story.
go ahead, man.
Oh, well, it's not. I got pulled over the other night too, and they said,
The other night? Jesus.
yeah, like pretty
Dude,
recently.
me and Jason have grown from these experiences. You're still doing this.
I got pulled over, and they said it was my. I didn't even know that I and or cars had this.
Oh.
My license plate light was out. You see? You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
that's
yeah.
fishy.
Oh,
I
they were.
didn't think
They were clearly just trying because it was
Yeah.
like pretty late. Like you could,
Yeah.
I could feel this guy's boner as he walked up to the car,
Oh,
trying to like just so
not how I would
cocky,
describe anything.
so confident that he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
about to get a DUI
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
It was awesome, and he just gave me a warning.
Did y'all see that one video recently
Cheers.
of the cop and they got the footage from his body cam? He pulled this woman over, and the woman asked, like, "What'd you pull me over for?" And he was like, "You were texting with your right hand." And she held
Yes.
up, and she doesn't have a right
She
hand.
never right hand. I did see that. Yeah. She was like, with this?
Yeah, right.
The picture looks like
Why
it looks
did
like
he say
it's
right?
So funny.
Why would he say that? Why would he specify?
I don't remember actually.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a great point. I don't know why. 'Cause
Maybe
you
it's
really-
maybe if you're specific, you're
Yeah.
more likely to like entrap someone or
Sure,
something.
sure.
Like I don't know, because that's the thing is, and we all know this, but like, is every fucking word they say to you is to get you to incriminate.
Oh
yourself.
yeah. Oh
the
yeah.
entire
For sure.
interaction,
For
the
sure.
whole point.
Sure.
That's so funny.
No. So, yo,
I can't believe a cop lied.
shocking, right?
He misremembered. We
Yeah.
don't know
He
why.
misremembered.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been eating some food. I don't know.
Yes, maybe.
This
Maybe.
euphemism
I haven't
is-
eaten food in years, by the way. Isn't that funny?
years.
Yeah.
How long? Can you remember?
I used to keep one.
You used to have like a
Yeah.
you used to have like
Yeah,
a like a
a
jar
stash.
of,
Yeah.
of joints, if
Yeah.
I remember correctly.
Yeah, and I just
Yeah.
I was like one or two puffs, 30 minutes before you go to bed. What a good time! What a
Yeah.
great way to
Yeah.
end the day.
That's my night.
But that's about all I was really doing.
One or
Plus,
two
they
is a
were
little
so
low, but
it's so strong. I told you guys, whoever makes the Bud Light of weed is going to make a gazillion dollars.
weed is getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Yeah. Stop it, guys. Whoever's making the weed, stop. Make it weaker so we could smoke the whole
dissent.
thing.
I dissent. I like it.
I feel like they have, especially now that I feel like. Well, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't around in the '70s, but
Yeah,
like
right.
I feel like they've gotten
Hey.
more precise with like the milligrams,
Probably.
and that's the key. Like
Well,
that-
yeah, when you're buying it legally, yeah.
yeah, right,
Right.
I
have a guy because we're
when
still
I
in
was
North Carolina.
when I started doing it, I would
fucked up.
roll a pinner and smoke it myself. You know what I mean? Like it was the idea of doing that now is crazy. Like you couldn't do it. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's too strong.
I had to stop for a while because this is a great thing to say into a microphone because I had to pass a drug test to be a substitute teacher.
word, word.
Wow.
And I didn't like not doing it.
Yeah.
That was not fun for me.
I might have to do it again soon.
It's
just for fun.
It's nice, man. But
Yeah.
I mean, there are absolutely downsides for sure. But like,
I have to be honest about something. I have felt now that it is permeated everywhere, even in states where it's not technically legal.
Right.
Even here, like
yeah, you
all
can get the
these shops and stuff.
THCA, that
Yeah.
stuff. It's not great, but it's.
I
but
have
it's
to
fine.
admit that it doesn't feel great smelling it in the world all the time.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Seeing,
yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about it. It's just kind of like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it should go
What do you
anywhere.
mean? Like, I mean, I got it until you said that last thing. What I thought it would be.
I just thought it would be like, how do I describe it? Like more like a bar almost, right? Like I've never been to Amsterdam. I'm curious what
I see
that
what you're
looks like.
saying. Yeah.
When I've been to some
But
of
it
the
has
smoke
made
shops
it
in town,
into the outside,
yeah.
we're walking around.
yeah,
and all
that's
that.
right. And it's just kind of, I don't know. There's something about it. It's like I thought it would be a little bit more fun. It doesn't feel fun. It feels like ugh. I just feel I'm like mildly annoyed by it. I'm not sure
Feels
it's
fun to me.
super healthy. Like
Yeah, I don't think it's like.
that's is a little bit of that.
I don't think it has a like positive effect on your overall health, but it also
it
has
does for some people. I think it does. Obviously, but I don't mean that.
But
I
it
don't
also
mean
has a
the recreation
shockingly low negative effects, depending on who you are, depending on how much, depending on blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I don't think smoking anything in
Yeah.
your lungs is actually.
It's
ever
probably
gonna
not
be good for
great.
you, whatever.
Yeah,
but
but-
everyone's doing gummies and
Yeah.
stuff now. Yeah, I do think that like the general effect of making one lazy and not wanting to do certain things or whatever.
Right.
That is a thing. That's
Yeah,
a side effect.
that's true.
But I mean, obviously, I'm certainly a supporter of it. But it just every once in a while I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I just want to be walking down the street and smelling weed. I don't know. That might be really corny.
No, okay. I'm kind of with you in the sense of ever since like post 2020, that might be the safe way to put it. There's just been an overall like lack of decorum across the board.
Something about it.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Just even across like a bunch of things, just the way we dress now, like going into the office is more casual.
I kind of agree.
I think the first time I heard people like openly cussing at work was like during 2020 and post that.
You know what did y'all see the other day when this? This is another thing to talk about.
The White House is running a meme page,
Dude,
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, it's even crazier
put-
than that. It's
Yeah,
even
yeah.
crazier, or it's in the same ballpark of crazy as that. Is like Stephen Miller, the goon. He posted some bullshit. I don't remember, and the official Democratic Party Instagram account. I'm pretty sure it was the official one. 99% sure. They like tweeted to it. It literally said, "Shut up, you ugly fuck."
See,
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah. Like, this is what we.
This is bipartisan.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I would have disapproved of that at a certain point, but now it's like that's the game that's being played, and it's like you got to get in the mud or get out of the fight.
I kind of still. I still don't think in the long run that's going to be good.
Okay, but like,
Yeah.
but in this moment, you're not going to get anywhere if you're not ugly.
No, because
I'm not sure I agree.
It goes back to the lessons that we teach our youth. Kind of what you were saying to your daughter about there are sometimes adult sometimes words,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
this is one of those situations. It's like there's got to be times and places where you don't talk to someone with that type of authority.
Well,
you shouldn't.
You can take that and expand it. I think right now, as a cultural, at least as a political moment, this is the sometimes. I really do believe that.
The problem is I don't think
want it to be forever.
That's a bell. I don't know if we can unring now.
Yeah, okay, we'll figure it out. But the bell,
Yeah,
but
I
the
hope
bell is the problem. Is the bell done got fucking rung, and if you don't participate in that, it's just like
Let me ask this. I'll pose it in this way from someone who's like so much better than probably any of us at this would if Barack Obama was around and president, he has never come down from his status and his degree of decorum, his level of class.
which is why he wouldn't stand a chance now.
I don't agree with that.
I say this with all the respect.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Actually, to this point, I don't think Trump and Obama any of this shit. I just don't think so. I say that sincerely.
What?
I don't think the Democrats have put anybody up against him that could win. And I think Hillary Clinton should have won. I think she was, in the simple terms of being the most qualified person to ever run for office. That's like on record. Was the most qualified person to ever run for president. She didn't win. That was strictly character and who she is as a person, blah blah blah. I have to believe. I'll put it like that in those terms. I have to believe that Obama wouldn't have. You wouldn't have heard Obama go, "Fuck this motherfucker."
Yeah,
he was never going to do that.
and that's not something I would want him to do because that's not who he is.
Yeah,
that's not his. But
the Democratic Party saying is an ugly fuck is okay. I don't think.
Well,
it is.
in response to the Republican Party doing that for the last 6 years, and winning. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just we're at that point. I'm not saying it's pretty or it's classy or it's cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it's just kind of like do you want to even be competitive right now? You got to get ugly.
But does that make us competitive?
I think so.
I'm not sure it does.
Well,
either.
okay. I'm not sure, but like we keep fucking losing.
No, well, fair.
And the
fair.
they go low, we go high. I love Michelle Obama. She's great. Doesn't play anymore. It just doesn't play. We tried it. We tried it and tried it and tried it and tried it, and it didn't work.
The issue is a lot of people, or we can say Democrats, just aren't cool enough to pull it off.
Yeah.
Like it worked for Barack because Barack could find a cool way like shoot back at you.
Yeah,
of course.
Like,
that's right. I mean? Yeah.
Like disrespect you.
He was never
going to
be outdueled.
Like there was I
also think when you're talking to actual Nazis, like you can kind of say whatever the fuck you want. I know I'm making a slightly divergent point, but I just think we're in such a not unique exactly, but we're in such a like dark, bizarre, like upside down world time that I maybe a better way for me to put it is like I'm okay with at this point throwing spaghetti at the wall.
Yeah,
because like
I don't think you're ever gonna hear Pete Buttigieg be like, "Yeah, fuck that guy." Or he's an ugly fuck or whatever. That's someone who to me could be president tomorrow.
How about this? Different people have different roles.
Sure.
I think you know what I mean? Like
that's
I think
fair.
Pete I don't want to see Pete Buttigieg talking like that.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
want to see Obama talking like that. I don't want to see James Tellerico talking like that.
Yeah.
But like
But if we got a couple hockey goons in there who do talk like that.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
interesting.
hate the way it's funny to bring her up with James Tellerico. There's a weird tension there, but I don't mind Jasmine Crockett's style.
Is she even
I don't
in
mind
the
it.
office anymore?
She lost the primary to James Tellerico, but I'm just saying sort of as a broader point, like I don't like she maybe crossed some lines here and there, but like I don't mind like her approach. I feel like we need some people like that.
I pushed back on that in episodes like a year ago with you, and I was like, and then I was like, no.
So it's more like some people need to be like that if it matches their energy, if it matches their brand, if it matches their whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and maybe the Democratic Party Instagram
I can
doing
stomach
it,
that.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I can stomach the idea of somebody who's like,
because it's kind of like an NBA team. You kind of need that one person that's only on the team.
Yeah.
to rough up the other people.
Yeah.
They don't do
You
nothing
need
else.
your,
they can't shoot worth a day.
What's the Warriors guy? He was good.
Draymond.
But,
We do need Draymond. That's a good point.
Yeah.
We need Draymond.
We need some Draymonds out there. All right. I'm back on.
It's like the hockey players. They're the goons. They don't have them as much.
Yeah,
these
nobody
days.
wants Obama to be doing that.
Right.
Nobody wants LeBron
No, they
to be
want
doing
they
that.
want they want
Nobody wants
Obama to be.
that.
He's got to be scoring goals.
But
He's like, you know what I mean? He's a skill guy. He's scoring goals. He's not gonna fight. No, you bring in
who is the like nastiest Democrat or not even Democrat, just like left. Anybody on the left?
Yeah.
Which I guess sort of catch all. Like who's like you know what I mean?
I mean Crockett.
Jasmine Crockett
would probably
she's a
lead the
contender
way.
for sure.
Yeah. But I think this is one of the problems why I don't love that they said that about that guy, but at least as a Democrat showing any signs of life.
That's actually that's actually kind of what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
You kind of got it there for me. Is like you're finally waking up and stop. Like you get like Hakeem Jeffries or whatever, or Chuck Schumer or any of these pussies getting all they do is get on their Instagram and say we deserve better, and then make deals
Chuck
and
Schumer's
backdoors, and then support Israel. Yeah, like all these people are just pussies. And they're not. In fact, it's even worse than that. They're not just pussies. They are benefiting. As much as
they're part.
anybody.
They're in the system.
They're part of the machine.
Totally agree.
So like people. So like that's why I kind of don't mind.
Yeah.
I kind of don't mind some of the uglier, nastier stuff.
Sure.
What Democrats will be the best at roasting?
I mean, Obama.
Okay,
It's different.
fine.
It's different. Like
Yeah,
that
fair
is
enough.
his genius, is that he can
Yeah.
be like. I mean,
What's
there's
the dude from New Jersey? Booker?
know.
Something?
Booker?
I feel like Booker might have
Cory
some.
Booker?
he's
Yeah.
all right, but he's also super ingrained in the machine. But
All right, okay.
but you might be right. He's clever.
I don't know any of these assholes. I don't know anybody. I'm not like the big
Oh, that's a
politics
good
guy.
question.
I just,
Yeah,
I
no,
just
dude.
don't really know anybody. I hate.
You know
everything involved.
who has been in a much more Obama way, like has some lines where you're just like, oh shit, is James Tellerico. Y'all know that guy, yeah?
I know the name, but I
You
don't know.
you'd probably know him if you saw him. He's just like a very gentle white guy who is, I think, he's a state senator in Texas, or state something or other in Texas. He's the guy who beat Jasmine Crockett.
Oh, he's
Oh.
religious.
He is religious.
Yeah, he's
but
like a-
but he like the way that he
That's
frames
funny.
everything is so, like, sometimes it's just so smart that it feels devastating. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
and
Buttigieg too. I mean,
that's Buttig-
I'm sorry,
he-
that guy doesn't.
Tellerico
fumble a
is
word.
in the Buttigieg Obama
Yeah.
sphere of people who are just excellent at explaining.
Yeah, sure.
They're just great at, like, even if you hate them, you hear them and you do get their point.
Yeah.
Whether you accept it or not is a different question.
Sure, yeah.
But
Interesting.
Huh. Well, listen, I would say, you make a point, right? As far as, when they go low, we go high.
right.
Right. We gotta approach things differently.
I'm waiting for this
And
transitions. I can't wait.
I am usually of the belief. This is my stance. I'll say that violence isn't the answer. It is a answer. An answer.
An
It is
answer.
an
It is an answer. And I think we're going to see some violence on the White House lawn.
Not only on the White House lawn, on the 250th anniversary of our nation.
Yes.
What's happening on the White House lawn?
Are you
Jordan?
kidding me?
It is a 250th
I don't know if it's
anniversary.
the
You
day-
haven't seen
I don't know
any
if
of
it-
this advertising?
No, I have.
I don't
I've
know
seen
if
the
it's on
pictures.
July 4th itself, but it is part of the quote-unquote freedom, or what is it? Freedom 250?
Oh,
Yes.
for fuck's
You're
sake.
Or whatever,
Yes,
something
yeah,
like that.
God, I want.
And so what's happening, Jordan? Tell us about
we
it.
are going to have UFC at the White House.
On the White House lawn.
On the
They're
front
having UFC.
lawn of
Guys,
the White House.
It is.
there's been
unfucking
a lot of talk. A lot of talk about how, oh my God, it's the movie Idiocracy come to life.
Yeah, right.
We've seen this a
Jesus
lot.
Christ.
Yeah.
At no point
No,
has it
we've
become
hit-
as real
yes.
as this moment.
We've really
It's
reached it.
literally, we're having UFC fights on the White House lawn. What are we doing?
Who's? Yeah, it really is that fucking infuriating. Why
it's
the fuck?
wild.
Why are we doing it there? Why? This is so embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
It's because that's the one, the actual answer to that question, I believe, is that it is the one sport where he gets support. I didn't mean to rhyme,
Yeah.
but it's the one sport where, like, there's a
That's
large
actually a
preponderance
good point.
of, like, he shows up at a UFC
And
fight.
people get
He's
excited.
not getting. I don't know if there's more cheers than there are in other stadiums he
Yeah.
walks in.
Yeah.
You know, he
Right.
walks into a football game, boos for days.
Sure,
he walks
yeah.
into a soccer game, I don't even know. Well, he got the FIFA Peace Prize, but but, like, I think that's what it is. It's the
Wow.
one sport where he's like, yeah, and also it's violence. He likes violence. It's hitting.
yeah, it's Joe Rogan.
It's Joe Rogan.
White.
See,
whatever his name
and this is a prime example of how Trump just doesn't think far ahead enough. right?
Okay.
Because this would have been a prime moment to get the two people that tried to take you out to be the main event,
Okay.
and the winner gets their freedom.
Wait, you mean like the two guys who tried to
Tried to
assassinate
take
him?
Well, I know we can say it on YouTube, but yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I did do, like,
No, the
I-
winner gets their freedom.
I
and the
posted a
loser gets the
video
penalty.
where
Wow.
I sort of, this thing you're saying, a little bit what I was saying. I said, like, I don't give a shit about UFC. I don't care about UFC, but I wouldn't mind seeing an act of violence on the White House lawn.
Oh,
I put that on the internet, baby.
they are okay.
I'm
now-
kind
coming to
of
get you.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of tempting the Secret Service at this point, or FBI or whatever. Like, Fucking all right. Come on.
The story I had about messing with the cop over the breathalyzer.
You're trying to reach him. It's Mr. Williams comedy.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
they know.
I mean, they know.
Trust me, they know.
They're tagged, man.
Yeah.
No, I didn't tag them, but I might as well.
Number
I
is 336.
I got one person. One person commented. They used to arrest you for making threats against the president, and I responded and I said, "You used to have hair and potential." It felt good.
Oh, good.
Felt nice.
Throwing baldies in there.
I am kind of okay. I'm wondering who.
I don't give a shit that he's bald, but if you're an asshole, I'm using whatever I got.
Of course.
I feel
you
that.
know.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just curious to see how long is this event going to be? Are they streaming it on?
I'm sure they're streaming it.
But on what?
Oh yeah.
Does Trump have his own service, or is this going?
Well,
this ain't going on.
by the
Netflix,
way,
is
I
it?
saw pictures. It's right up against
Yeah.
the White House.
No, I know.
How many people are going to be there?
I don't know.
It's not a stadium.
I don't know.
Like, what's
It's
that
not-
security
Yeah,
looking
that's a
like?
great
Like,
point.
What are we
Now
are they in-
that is the real question. What is
Yeah.
the security going to look like?
You know what?
It's right
This
up on
is
top
a golden opportunity for redacted.
To me, for what those events are that I've seen from afar, I don't go, but I like admire this, like the sports sometimes.
Yeah,
that kind of
no.
shit. It's
Let me
not
be
that-
clear. I'm not like anti UFC necessarily.
Yeah, I don't think I am.
So
I don't love Dana
I
White.
am more
Dana-
now than I was. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, I don't. Dana White seems like a real piece of shit in my. But
Who
what
is
do I
the-
know? He runs it.
He's like
Oh,
the
he.
founder.
I said
of-
she.
yeah, yeah.
I
He's the one
clearly
who punched
don't know
his wife
anything.
at the bar.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's who we're dealing with. But to me, I'm like, that event is like, how do you get? Aren't there usually like 10,000 people at those events?
Yeah, probably
There's
more. Yeah.
no way that doesn't look like enough room for that.
Oh,
What
on
if
the
it's-
White House lawn?
Yeah.
There will be some people that will be willing to pay whatever upcharge comes.
But
with
just
that.
the physical space
Yeah,
itself.
yeah, like
is what
logistics.
is what Jason's
oh,
saying,
just to get
I
the
think.
ring gun.
Well,
Oh.
no, just like how
Yeah.
many people can even if they did, if people paid $150,000 for tickets or whatever, like there's just not that much.
There's literally not enough room for
Yeah.
the bleachers. Like, it's weird. To me, I looked at that, and that was, again, I'm a locations guy. I'm going,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not.
You're right.
There's not enough room.
Yeah.
Those bleachers are gonna be right up against the White House lawn.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
building.
I think I can probably explain the logic. The logic is that the guy in charge was like, "Put it on the lawn,"
Yeah.
and they were like, "All right."
And there's something really, poetic isn't the right word, but that like right next to it is just the demolition of the the East Wing or whatever the fuck it is, where it's
To
just
build
a
the
mess.
ballroom.
Yeah, it's just
The funding is all messed up on that, by the way, which is
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a absolute just the shit show.
He got it. He got his name his name's coming off
Yeah.
the Kennedy Center.
Oh, good.
That's so funny, dude. That's maybe the funniest thing that's happened.
Yeah.
Because he put his name on it, etched it in, and they're just like, "Nope."
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that shit. Fucking weird.
How are they going to do that too? They're just going to fill. How do you fill that in? You take that stone off and put a new stone in there.
I have no idea.
How do you unget a name on there?
I don't know how they did it, so I would be guessing.
Mm.
They could fill that in.
So it'll just have like the faint. That almost would be better, actually. Just like a whisper of,
Yeah.
of his name.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it's
Oh,
go-
it's
oh,
switched
it
over
just
to night
became
mode.
night.
We switched. That's a little late.
No one's gonna know what we mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're looking at. The
It went
notes
into
that you
dark
can't
mode
see.
on the
It
screen.
went into dark mode. Well, anyway, let's take
Yeah,
a break.
let's take a quick break,
break. Come back. We'll be right back.
Anyway, it's not your strongest transition.
It's not. It's not. I couldn't think of a. Anyway,
We'll be back.
Who's Headline Anyway? Everybody, welcome back to Who's Headline Anyway, presented by the Comedy Zone. Back again with Jason Allen King.
I
Jonathan
love
Williams.
the name of our show.
It is. It's a good name.
It's a good name.
It's good. It feels good.
It's
Yeah.
a good show.
It's a good show.
It's a good show. Too.
Thanks for everybody on YouTube is watching. Good to
Yes,
see you.
yes, because we like to think of this podcast as a free speech zone.
Yes,
A
we
place
absolutely
where you can
do.
come and say your most Republic takes.
There are some Republic takes.
Oh, that is the title of that episode. I saw it. It is.
By the way, I heard the best joke with the use of the R word that I think I've ever heard
Okay.
Yeah.
this week. You guys know Luke Bentley?
Everyone watch closely and never forget.
I
that
can't.
Jason is saying
I
this.
can't do the bit. I don't want to give it away. I'm gonna tell you guys afterwards. Go see Luke Bentley if you're listening to this. It is an absolute one of the best written jokes.
Better
I'm like,
than how Shane Gillis does it. It's
I-
kind of his is it's like spread across a lot of jokes.
This is
yeah,
like
it's
a
more concentrated.
minute and a half closer.
Yeah.
And it is just one of the biggest pops because it's just brilliant. I don't know.
That's cool to hear.
And-
I haven't seen Luke in a minute.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
so
I've
good.
seen
We
him a
we
lot.
did a Don't Tell on Saturday. It was
Okay.
really, really strong lineup. It was really fun.
Nice.
Man, that guy's a murderer. He's so
Luke's
good.
dope,
He's
dude.
great.
Luke's
Yeah, I don't know his whole career where he's at or whatever,
Mhm.
but that he's going places. He's
Yeah.
pretty fantastic.
You just made me think of a game that we can play.
Yeah.
All right, just type in start bench cut.
And
I'll know to come back
over
later.
here.
No, only in the
here.
notes.
Okay.
But yeah, so Jonathan, you were telling us about a free speech zone.
Yes.
And
So
I know nothing about what you're talking about.
there's
so-
a very not at all funny thing happening in I believe in New Jersey. It's the Delaney Detention Center in I want to say Newark. It's in New Jersey.
Mhm.
And there's a hunger strike happening there. It's a detention facility for detention facility, i.e. concentration camp, whatever the reality is in there. It
Yeah.
sounds like it's pretty awful. So there's an actual real deal hunger strike. They're like the people that what do you call it? Detainees, people in a fucked up concentration camp.
Yeah.
They're on a hunger strike and they have been for it's over a week now.
Yeah.
Something like that. And so there's tons of protests happening outside of there, rightfully. Thank God.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep doing it. And speaking of Democrats being the worst often, the governor of New Jersey, who's a Democrat, sent in reinforcements
Yeah.
to it's very much feels like it's in service of ICE and or Trump.
No.
So in one of the absolutely silly and fucked up things they're doing is they're like, all right, you can protest, but here.
Right.
So they're setting up
Yeah.
like here's the
Okay.
designated place, and it is one of these things where you can see the parallels to just absolute silliness. There's an
Yeah.
episode of Arrested Development
Uh-huh.
from years and years ago. Great show. There's one where one of the characters is protesting the Iraq War. And the army literally puts them in a little fence and calls it a designated free speech zone.
That-
Wow.
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
They're doing the and you see
The
that
absurdity
and you
of a-
see that
of a
and you
comedy
laugh
show.
and you go, that's fucking absurd. That's
Yeah.
what makes and it's funny and it is funny.
Can you
It's a good
imagine in
episode.
America?
Can you imagine this happening? Man, things are getting bad, but this is heightened.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Literally happening. Happening now.
What the? We're so
In a town
in
near
trouble. Yeah.
Big
We're in
trouble.
so much trouble.
I don't go to the We're Cooked place because we just can't give we can't give
Yeah,
all the
I
way
hear
in.
it.
But
That's been my motto this year.
But we are
It's just a fun phrase.
It's
too.
a fun
it is a
phrase,
fun
so,
phrase,
yeah.
but we're the frog is the boiling waters getting.
We
you know
can
what I'm trying
feel it, we
to
can feel
do.
it, yeah,
you know
we
what I'm
feel the
trying to
water,
say.
yeah. We're trying to jump out the pot.
Yeah, we're all of a sudden damn, we've been in this the whole time.
Or maybe we're one of the mice, right?
Mhm.
Isn't the one mice he churns the butter so much, churns it so much.
What's
it
this
turns into
metaphor?
butter?
I don't know
Yeah.
about this one.
It's from Catch Me If You Can, but I've heard it before. It's like I
That
think
movie,
it's like-
Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good movie.
It's like one of the
one
of the mices gets out because he tries so hard. He churns the butter and he turns the something into butter and he can walk out because he's trying so hard that he churns it up so
Yeah.
it congeals so he gets out.
Hopefully,
Something like that.
Hopefully, we're the mice, not the frog.
That's
Yeah.
so inspirational.
It is. Or the scorpion, at very least.
Well,
Scorpion, frog.
Listen,
Anybody? Don't matter.
I think, Jason, do me a favor. Can you
Talk to me.
Google Legion Brewing Reddit as I'm
Oh, dear.
introducing this next topic? Because look, I think that trying.
Do we have
hard-
another brewery problem in this city?
Yes, but I promise you, it's not going to be in the way that you think it is.
Okay.
It definitely ain't going to be in that way.
Yeah.
But I mean, times are hard, and so people
Times
are
are
trying a lot, right?
Okay. So I'm just gonna read without the context that you're gonna give us in a second. I'm just gonna read what this says on Reddit.
No, not yet.
No, don't.
Not yet.
Okay.
Jason, hit the over tab right here on the image, because hopefully it'll take us to the original.
arrow on the right of the image. It's on the image itself. You're getting
Yep,
close.
hit that
Yeah. Boom.
Keep going. Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Do you want to read it? Or do you want me to read it?
I'll do it.
Because I want the audience to hear what
you
Legion
want,
Brewing posted.
and it can be a fresh. No, I don't.
Go ahead.
I have not seen this.
Go ahead.
Okay. I pledge to you, the viewer. I have not seen this. All right. It says West Moorhead, which is, I guess, the street it's on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Legion. Okay. Here's what it says. Are you interested in seeing what it's like to work behind the scenes of the brewing process? My first thought, no. That's my own commentary. Okay. West Moorhead is looking for volunteers to help on the canning line tomorrow. That's May something or other.
May
28th. We missed it. From 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you can't stay the whole time, that's perfectly fine! Exclamation point. Work. Folding case trays. Stickering pack decks. Hand packing cases and palletizing. Rocking out to Greg's playlist, guys.
Shout out to Greg.
What up, Greg?
Anytime someone says rocking out, I'm like, out. No thanks. Don't want part in this. Our team is trying to get beer out to you as quickly as possible and can use a few extra hands. If you're interested, send us a DM. This is unpaid labor.
Yes.
That's one of the craziest things I've ever.
Exactly what's going on right now.
What are you doing? You're a business, and you want people to come and work for free.
That's yes.
Because to see
not
what
charity.
it's like.
Yeah, they're framing it like
DM. Oh, and it says at
that's
the bottom,
crazy.
DM if you want to come see behind the scenes.
That's
What
right.
else does it say? This might be important or relevant. Teeny little type. More dates coming. More dates coming soon. If this canning day doesn't work for you, stay tuned. Oh, thank God, guys. There's
Well,
another
I also
one.
wanted
that's
to.
amazing. It's like you said that. Just like tour dates.
This, honestly,
We got more shows coming. Don't worry.
it's just like, man, this.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what I
so-
need? Listen, I don't know if anyone's busy next Friday night, but we're looking for volunteers to come to a comedy show. About 200. If you guys can come out and just show up and pay for drinks and just be there.
Yes.
And just see
Yeah,
a
we do
nice
need you to
in
pay.
front of the scenes.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
pay for tickets and also.
Have you ever
drinks.
wondered how comedy works? Well, come on out. Next
Get
Friday.
a great in front of scenes look.
Yes.
What?
That's
This is a
beyond
real thing.
stupid.
This is a very real
That
thing.
is the thing that it says right under it that someone on Reddit wrote. Do they think we're idiots?
That's a great
That's
question.
it, man. Like are you fucking kidding to me?
Wow.
Okay, how did an internal communication? Oh, so did?
Oh, no, because you
so
haven't
they
read
tried to
Legion's
cover their
response.
tracks.
Yes, now we got to tab over to.
Okay.
Because the first two
Over here?
pages were
All right,
Legion's
all right,
response to the
all right, all
backlash.
right. Yes. All right.
All right.
I'll take it. I
Yep,
guess.
go ahead.
An Instagram post last week by Legion Brewing. So this is somebody else's.
Yeah, this is like the
Are
coverage, and then
Okay,
we're gonna get
was
Legion's-
widely roasted online before being taken down. And the brewery has since clarified that it was not actually trying to draft members of the public to work its canning line for free. All right, let's
All
see.
right, well,
Yeah.
let's
All
see
right.
what they
okay.
said was.
All right. Open-ish mind.
Innocent until
The
proven
post
guilty.
appeared to be looking to tap volunteers to work a 7.5-hour session. I like that they included
And by
that.
appeared, they said, "Hey, we're looking
And
for
by
y'all
appeared,
to work."
that means they clearly stated
Yeah.
on the canning line. But you don't have to stay the whole time if you
Right?
can't.
Yeah, that's the
That's
truth.
perfectly
The
fine.
canning line
Yeah.
at Legion's Westmoreland Street facility, and it touted the chance to get a behind-the-scenes look at the canning process. The Charlotte page of online discussion online discussion forum Reddit naturally hopped onto this immediately. Volunteer to work. There's quotes. Volunteer to work at a brewery in this fucking economy. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
One person wrote. They should at least offer a gift card or like a $50 bar tab. That's crazy, another wrote. Where is the free beer and pizza? That's how you get people to move stuff.
That's right,
That
yeah.
Also,
Bam.
yeah.
Bam.
That's
Right
like
there.
an easy. That's
Yeah.
good point. The social media post was, quote, posted in error. A spokesman for Legion told the Ledger the publication that this is in, when asked to confirm if volunteers were being sought for canning line work
Now
and
stop
what
right
safety
there.
measures would be in
Stop
place.
right there.
Okay.
I want to focus in on that line. The social media post was posted in error, right? Jason,
Yeah.
can you tab over 2 more times real quick?
Yeah.
Now, I want the listeners that can't see that Legion Brewing reposted their own post.
That's a story. That's a story
Yeah,
post
it
of
is.
their post. That's such a good point, Jordan. Not only, it was posted in error and also emphasized on their story an additional error.
Yeah, that's. Does anyone bring that up,
they're
or did you just catch
liars.
that?
I just caught that.
You're
I'm
like,
gonna
yeah.
guess it probably gets.
They
I
made a
don't know.
mistake twice, guys.
They made the mistake.
Same mistake.
They made the same mistake
twice.
I mean, and
layered on
who-
top of the.
Who hasn't made the same mistake?
Yeah. Who hasn't? Okay,
Wow.
so all right, the wording of the post does not accurately reflect the nature of the quote,
Opportunity.
Quote, the wording of the post does not accurately reflect the nature of the opportunity. The spokesperson said Legion was seeking existing employees, who wish to voluntarily pick up additional paid shifts. What are you
Nope,
talking about?
that's wrong.
To assist the production team during a period of increased demand, he said in an emailed statement. Hey, employees, you want to look behind the scenes you're already behind?
Yeah,
what?
dude. None
Come
of that works.
Just take the fucking L, guys. Employees who participate are compensated.
Nope.
Which now they are, right?
Yeah,
that's-
right. Now they are.
It was not in the original
Is
post.
yeah.
$18
they
an hour and
absolutely would have mentioned that. like,
I actually kind of feel like maybe there's some like a legal backlash.
oh,
to
there's
this.
gotta be, right?
Because now they're just saying like $18 an hour. That feels really specific. Like no,
Yeah.
we have to fix this and put
yeah.
this in there because we can't ask people to come
And
work for a business.
Oh, it's
for no money.
absolutely
And
illegal
okay,
thing.
and receive appropriate training and instruction before performing any work on the canning line.
Yeah, that's
I
like
was going to say that's not a safe environment. Like that's a
it's like an OSHA thing, right?
Yeah,
They're
that's
just like you
illegal
can't
where
just
it's
invite
have
people.
volunteers
The
back
post was
there.
intended to communicate one of those opportunities, but this is a quote. The post was intended to communicate one of those opportunities, but the use of the word volunteer in the post created confusion. Yeah, no shit. In this context, the term was intended to mean employees voluntarily signing up for an additional paid shift, not unpaid work. Now, how do you guys think the best way to post an intra-office memo is?
I would say
Would it be on your public Instagram account?
Yeah,
think
no, I don't think I would.
you
go
might
there
want to get rid
first.
of your PR person.
You would
Yeah,
at
okay.
least
Start
do
there.
close friends.
Okay, that's right. At least put it on the green circle.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Okay, let's say they're telling the truth. All right, let's entertain this notion that they're telling the truth.
Okay.
Holy shit, you're bad at what you do.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't believe it.
I'm with you.
But even if I do believe it, that's still like
How about this? Like the idea of ever being like, I got brothers. I'm like, I need help moving something. I need help doing this thing. I need to cut a tree down in the backyard. Can you come over for like 4 hours? I'll buy you pizza and beer.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's SOP, standard operating procedure.
Yeah.
They want 8 hours of work. If you can't stay the whole time,
It's okay.
It's okay.
like
you can't
what
stay the
that,
whole time.
Like, there's nothing about this that was a. To say that it was a gaff of like
Yeah,
their
like who would say, "Do you want
What?
behind the scenes to their
Yeah.
employees?"
Trying to make it more attractive to
And
fucking
who
people. Who
Yeah.
gives
is
a
the
shit?
legal person that let this
Yeah.
go? Because again, this is not. You cannot like that's canning beer is not safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like you're
That
just
is- that's-
folding
yeah.
t-shirts.
That's
Like, you
it's a
can really get
factory
hurt. Yeah,
setting
that's right.
essentially,
Yeah.
You
right?
can get hurt for real doing this.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's so funny.
I want to see the follow up
wanna see
story.
so
It's-
many,
I want to
yeah.
see the follow up story where it's like Legion's attorney immediately resigns. You
All right,
know,
let's
like-
get into some
Oh,
of these
you're getting the
comments.
comments.
So
Oh,
100%.
All right,
God.
this is a crazy IG post. They 100% were trying to get people to work for free. I guess it wasn't quite the flex they thought. That and you know what? And that's the other thing. How do I start this? It is very much a misfire to think that in a city overrun with breweries,
Yeah.
that people would be jumping at the opportunity to get behind the scenes looks at a brewery.
We're
Yeah.
kind
If
of
we
known for
are.
breweries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who did they like? Assuming that we are right, which we are, that this was
Yeah.
trying to get. Yeah, who is this for? Who do they you're right. Like it's just like, hey, wanna look behind the scenes at the thing that there's literally a window to
Yeah,
in every
right.
single one of them. Like there is no curtain.
Yeah.
There's not only not a curtain, there's an installed window where you can watch like the barley doing whatever the fuck. I don't know how it works. Maybe I should do it so I can know how to talk about.
Can we find Legion Brewing on
that's
call
a good
sheet?
point. That's that direct quote right there. Our team is trying to get beer out to you as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that's the employees.
The employees?
That's right.
Yeah.
Good job. ND_car. Good point.
Yikes.
Good point.
Yes. My employer often tells me if you can't stay the whole time, that is perfectly fine.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
this is
That's
so
amazing.
good.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
what a clown show.
Hey, whatever happens at your fake job stays on your fake job.
Yeah.
It's gaycation. Sorry, guys. It was a terrible
Oh,
callback.
yes.
to-
Oh, yeah. Which is still our most popular episode.
I do. Well, it's not exactly funny, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Just given the other story.
Yeah.
I don't want to say.
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
We'll
There's something icky on there that's
Yeah.
a good point. By the way, have you guys seen how crowded the newly branded, what's the one that got shut down? I'm glad that I can't remember.
Oh, like Club West or something? The
Well,
one
that's
that
what it's
took
called
over?
now.
Yeah.
What was it? Sycamore?
was Sycamore.
Sycamore?
Yes, it was
Yeah,
Sycamore.
that place is real crowded all the time.
Now? It's
Yes.
packed?
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's not Sycamore anymore.
It's not, and we can give
Yeah.
some grace to people who genuinely don't know. But if you do know, like it was sold to like another person who was like the second person in charge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard
like
something
like the
like that.
idea.
I
that-
was wondering. I didn't know
the
what it
idea
was.
that it's this new fresh start is absolute bullshit. From what I can tell. Correct?
All right. So, but I do have some feelings about this. One, all right. I get that you don't want to have any money going to that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally buy into that.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that the wife wants anything to do with him. I don't know what that either. I'm not even saying she's a good person. I don't know shit about that lady.
Sure.
Yeah.
But whoever's running that space is like, we used to have 1,000 people here a night. How do we keep this shit going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I'm like, they just got to figure that out. Now, knowing it's like a right-hand man to the, I'm like,
That's my understanding.
But do those people have any loyalty to that guy? They're going to be paying his fucking legal bills, are they?
The guy
No,
that
but
did- nah.
but it's also just
I hope
like
not.
I'm with you. I
You
get
know,
it. It's a little too close.
Is it possible that this guy did not know anything about what his bestie was doing? Is it? Sure, it's possible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still just I just don't trust it.
I'm kind of with you.
You know,
yeah.
I'm not. I can't sit here and say I know for a fact that this
Yeah.
guy knew what was going on or had a sense of what was going on. Like I can't say that as a fact, but man,
I'm not going to impugn. I'm not going to impugn the
It
guy.
just feels. It just
Okay.
feels so.
because we've worked with some people who turn out to be real
Yeah,
bad guys.
that's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah,
That's
I
a good
don't
point.
fucking know.
But we did not buy a company from them.
Well, okay, Jonathan, let's see how far this
That's
will
fair.
go, right?
Okay.
We all do comedy.
Yes.
I think we all want to like shoot. Jason he has a dry bar special. We
Yeah.
all like to shoot a special at some
True.
point. Somebody comes up to you and offers you an amazing deal on recording equipment.
Uh-huh.
Top
Okay.
of the line. Like $100 for 3 cameras that can shoot 8K.
Sure.
Great audio recording, whatever
Mm-hmm.
you think of. Like everything that you would need to shoot a special.
8K.
Yeah, no, 8K.
I said AK.
No,
I
no,
was
8K. Like
I was like, you can
the
definitely
quality
shoot with
that
an
they
AK
use-
for sure.
the quality they use on
Okay,
Don't
8K.
Tell
Got it,
Comedy.
got it, got it,
that,
got it,
like,
got it.
those type of
Okay.
cameras, right?
All
okay.
right. I'm listening.
This equipment was previously owned by R. Kelly. Now, there's no remaining footage, but it is his.
Was I R. Kelly's best friend? And did R. Kelly sell it to me?
You are not R. Kelly's best friend. The money will go to him, but it's a great deal. It's like $200 for all this stuff.
I mean, if I'm honest.
Well, it's a little bit like I mean,
Because,
it's gotta
what's
go to
$200
somebody.
going to do for R. Kelly?
You gotta go to somebody.
That's true.
You know?
It's something, but that's true.
I mean, the principle of it is fucked. Don't get me wrong, but that does sell you pretty good. Mr. Williams Comedy is where you can find me.
That whole story.
Substitute teacher.
Technically, I do need to get one in for June. You have to do one every month. You have
to
keep your thing.
Oh.
It's June 1st.
Yeah, I know. So I'm saying I need to get on it.
All right.
Because the school year ends soon, ish.
Oh, yeah. All right. I was
Yeah.
thinking the whole month. Yeah. Yikes.
But
All right.
also, I doubt that if I don't do one, they will kick me off. But
Yeah, well, yeah. Right. Huh?
All right.
Interesting.
Jason, I guess similar question to you, right?
Talk to me.
Let's say you're working on a sketch comedy show, right? You're gonna have something premiere,
Yeah.
and you got like an insider that could get you launched, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
get your show picked up by NBC, right?
fake news.
Kevin Spacey just has this great connect for you.
Kevin Spacey?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm gonna dive into him. I'm gonna research a little bit and see where he's at with all this because
He did get acquitted.
Did he?
Yeah,
he did.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Fine.
But
that doesn't always mean that doesn't always mean anything.
I am not sitting here saying okay
Yeah,
with
that's
Kevin
right.
Spacey,
Yeah.
but that was a
I was about to say explains the OJ jersey.
That
you
was
got
a pretty-
in the back.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it is like that one is like because we've talked about how he's one of the few people who has been like truly canceled.
Yeah.
He actually got canceled.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
he's not
yeah.
in shit. He's not doing anything. Like,
Yeah.
and
There is some wild irony that he's the one that that it didn't stick.
no, it's what
I
I'm
guess.
saying.
Yeah,
It's
no,
kind of
yeah,
wild
yeah.
that he's
It's
the
kinda
guy.
like,
He's
oh.
the one who, right or wrong, was acquitted.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here saying he's innocent.
Sure.
There sure seems like there's a lot of evidence. There's a lot of people who seem
Yeah.
to attest to
I know.
the opposite.
I don't know if I've like.
But it is wild.
told
that-
you guys, but I've worked with people who have worked with him, and
Yeah.
and I think I'm a little like hesitant, but I think the sexual nature of that guy. This is 100% hearsay from crew members who have worked with him.
Yeah.
where it's like, yeah, I think he was a very very sexual person.
Right.
Like he was
You can you can
in
feel
between,
that.
yeah,
his-
in between
his-
like scenes and like he was, yeah. I have
Well,
known-
actually finish that thought.
yeah,
if you
like
have a in
the,
between
you know,
scenes.
like he might have people in his trailer and stuff.
Got
and people
it.
have walked in and there's
Got
been
it.
like things going on, and
Got
it's
it.
just kind of
Yeah,
like, come back in 10 minutes kind
Yeah.
of shit. And
He's
it's
on-
like real
he's on
open.
Grindr.
Yeah, it's like, and
Celebrity Grinder.
and there's nothing illegal about that. But I will say
Right.
this: if I'm someone who's working on the set, and I know this has happened with who's that other dickhead I work? Who was the guy from The Wrestler?
Oh God, not Nick Nolte.
No,
I
what's his
always, for
name?
whatever
I
reason,
know.
put
Wait,
these
The
two
Wrestler?
together.
He was in the movie The
in the
Wrestler.
movie The Wrestler.
I worked with him. He's terrible.
What's
He's
his
the worst guy in the
freaking
world.
name? All right, whatever. I'll
he-
think of the name while you tell the story.
He would like be in Australia. He would be naked and be like, "Come on in." The sound guys are like, "We gotta mic
that's
you
not
up."
Yeah.
And I know these guys, and they'd be like, and they would leave, and they would go into the producer and be like, "I'm not micing up a fucking naked guy."
that might actually be illegal.
I
I feel
think
like
probably
that has
is.
to be,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he was such a gross dude, man. He was just a bad guy. He was just a bad guy in so many. I don't mean to talk out of school or whatever. Like,
if
but
they're
it's like,
that shitty,
yeah,
who
he was
cares?
real
Yeah.
shitty. Like, I don't know.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke. Yeah.
Oh,
he was
okay,
he
yeah,
was
I've heard of him.
unkind.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is how I will
I got a big problem. Yeah,
preface
I got a big problem
anything
with
about
that.
this. Is he was unkind to people. He
Yeah.
was mean. He would yell.
I
at
got no
people.
patience for that, man.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Again, I don't know how we got on that topic, but talking about like Kevin Spacey, like would I get a good deal from him? Yeah, probably.
Okay. Yeah. Because I mean, you're working on a sketch show right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
what
right.
about
Try to
what
get that
about
launched.
Mickey Rourke?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Nah. Mickey Rourke. Nah. He and I. We're not gonna beef. I don't like that guy.
He offers you
Nah.
starring role
No.
in The Wrestler 2. I don't know.
Wrestler
Sarah Silverman was in that movie.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't really get to like interact with her. Partially because that guy sucked so bad that I just avoided
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, ugh.
Hey.
Yeah. See, there's another reason why I don't like that piece
Yeah.
of shit.
You didn't get to hang out with Sarah Silverman.
Yeah,
Do love
man.
Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
too.
Sarah Silverman.
Oh,
Yeah.
too.
She had a fun talk show too for a while on Hulu.
Yeah.
It was like sort of political, sort of not. It was good.
So you keep bringing up the sketch thing, and I do
Yeah.
appreciate that. So working with, so I'm on a sketch show that's happening. This episode will come out after we do it. We're doing it tomorrow night, June 2nd, doing it at Armor Theater, the
Davidson?
Davidson Comedy Players, I think is what the term. Anyway, look them up. It's doing great things. It's Skylar Shaw, Carol Tyner, Amy Kalalia, Hillary Staple. Like we love Hillary,
Great
right?
people.
Yeah, this is really exciting. I've never done a live sketch comedy show before.
Yeah,
It's
it's sweet,
Tuesday Night Live. We're doing it literally exactly how Saturday Night Live does it. We've got a local celebrity who's a part of it. We've got a local
Is it a
musicians.
Is that a secret?
Mamie Lee. Mamie Lee she's like a radio host. She's the editor in chief of Lake Norman Women's Magazine. I think is what it's called. She's awesome. Actually, did it. She helped us promote the Kane Center show that Three's Comedy did.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was great. And so, yeah, we're going to try to do this more.
Who's
We're
the
not
musical
quite-
guest?
Sorry, Eli. I don't remember your last name. Eli. He's doing a show at the Kane Center. He does Elvis Presley music.
Oh, okay.
And I can't remember what his band name is, but it's at the Kane Center, and he's awesome.
It's like an Elvis cover.
He's not
band?
he's not like an Elvis impersonator. He's young kid, good looking kid. He's just like super cool, and he's gonna be in some sketches.
Nice.
So he's gonna like be. He's literally like the musical guest who does a
little
sketches.
cameo.
He's good. He's an actor too, so he does other shit.
Nice.
So yeah, it's kind of like amazing, man.
Yeah,
There's
it's fun.
something about working with Skylar and Carol and these guys, these ladies who are just pushing the envelope and doing different things. Like, have you guys
Yeah.
ever done a sketch show before?
No.
Sketch show? I don't think so.
I've never done sketch live before.
All I've done is sketches for the board teachers channel.
Yeah.
I've done
I've
sketches.
done those.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've done a sketch show.
Yeah, so we're like, I think there's like maybe 10 or 12 of us on this particular episode. It's because what we want to call it, because we want this to be an ongoing thing. And it has been so much fun to have a writer's room, to have rehearsals, and have, people chiming in on your work, you chiming in on other people's work, punch-ups. How do you do this? It's been really fun. So Skylar in particular she has a lot of theater acting and things like that. So she's been this really great like stage director of saying what the blocking and things like that. I've done that with film. I've never done that on stage before. And there's a lot of like keeping yourself to the audience.
Yeah.
She's just this brilliant wealth of knowledge of that. It's been kind of wild, actually. It's been so much fun. And I think each time we'll probably have a core group, but a lot of different people are going to come in and be in certain episodes, and we're going to have like
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
that
Oh my
sounds
gosh,
really
yeah,
fun.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
you guys are in the network.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're really excited. Next time we talk,
great.
hopefully it'll be something that I'm like laughing about and thinking it's the best thing in the world.
Not
that
just
has
like, what
ever
the
happened.
fuck have I done?
Yeah. Well, it's funny. We talked about this. We're like managing expectations
Sure.
for something like this, right? So
Sure.
when you do at least for my shows, I can't speak for you guys. What is it? 12, 15 seconds? I want to laugh.
Yeah.
I want laughs.
Sure.
I want them to
Sure.
be all the time.
Yeah.
And when you watch SNL, which let's just say theoretically they're the top of the top,
Certainly the most
or a handful
popular
of them,
known
right?
sketch show. Yeah.
How many sketches you really laugh at?
Yeah.
It's not a
Right.
ton,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So there's this, and a lot of us are stand-ups. They were doing this, and it's kind of like, how do we manage our expectations
Yeah.
of?
When's the last time you
What's it
watched
feel
a
like this?
full episode of SNL?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Not,
Dude,
it's been a while.
it's not like, and this is not even, I'm shitty about, I fall into the trap that everyone does of having their own SNL that you're like, this is the golden era, whatever. So this is not even me commenting on the current show.
Yeah.
It's always been this way. They're batting about 500.
yeah.
Like
I
there
actually think
there
that's
are
okay.
there
That's
are
actually not
lots
bad
there.
percentage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's
Yeah.
but it's been that way as far as I can tell
Totally.
forever on
Yeah.
SNL. Like there are lots of sketches that are just not good.
Yeah, and sometimes they're just entertaining and not necessarily I'm
Yeah.
not laughing out loud.
Yeah,
I'm like, I can appreciate what they're doing.
quiet enjoying.
Quiet
Oh,
enjoyers. Good Lord, I know. Yeah.
All right. Well, off of that, you just all right. I gotta go in this direction now.
All right.
Do it.
Speaking of not laughing out loud, but enjoying and finding it entertaining, Josh Johnson released a new
Josh Johnson
Yeah.
released a new special.
I think it's called Symphony.
Okay.
It's
And
interesting.
I'm pretty sure it was
title.
released on HBO. Full transparency, nobody on this podcast has seen it.
Okay.
All right,
Right,
That's-
correct.
I do want to say that.
He was in Charlotte not long ago.
He was.
So it's interesting.
He was.
I enjoy his clips.
I enjoy his videos. If you're not familiar, if you're listening to this stand-up comedy podcast, I have no idea how you would know who Josh Johnson
Yeah,
is.
right.
But he releases basically a weekly stand-up special. It's about that length. We're talking 40-plus minutes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Holy
Wait, really?
shit.
Yeah.
I
didn't
just
know.
watch his clips. I didn't know that he did that.
Dude, every Tuesday night, like 9 p.m., he posts a video on trending topics.
I had no idea.
They're at minimum 40 minutes.
Where is he doing? Where's he recording? Because they look like actual production.
At the Comedy Zone, at whatever club he's at that weekend, or theater, or whatever.
Really?
Yes. I've been doing a lot of research on his
didn't know
whole
that.
process, so we can talk about that later.
That's wild, man.
But
I
yeah,
didn't know
every
that.
week he does that.
He's got a production team that follows him to every show.
Well,
Production team is
there are people, but the team may not be as big as you think it is. At least in the room.
Yeah. Even if it's 4 people, 3 people.
Yeah, sure.
Are these single one unbroken shot, one angle?
That's what he. Okay, well,
On
not
the things that we're talking about. Like
It's not it's not 3 camera setups.
2 camera setup.
so it does edit.
That's
It does.
fine.
There are edits.
Well, sometimes,
Okay.
and then sometimes he feels like he nails it in one set. So
Okay.
sometimes
Got
you
it.
can
Okay.
tell where he like.
So, but it'll be
so-
one shot, one continuous shot sometimes for 40 minutes.
No. He has
No.
like a 2 camera setup.
Okay,
So it's
got
not
it, got
like
it,
it'll
got it, got
switch
it.
between angles and
And
stuff.
okay.
That's what I meant by edit.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
there's edits. in
He's
that
got a
regard.
dedicated editor.
But sometimes he'll
Wow.
do it like all in one set, and then sometimes you could tell like, oh, you pulled that from a different show and spliced
Sure.
that in there.
40 minutes. And we're
Yeah,
certain,
we can forgive that if
we're-
it's a weekly 40 minutes.
We're certain that it's all new material.
Well,
Every week it's a new.
I haven't heard him repeat any jokes, but
That's what I understood it to be, but I didn't know if I was just misinformed.
yeah, I haven't heard him repeat any
That's
jokes. from
wild,
what
dude.
episodes
That
I've seen.
is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
I
different.
have a lot of thoughts about that actually too.
I do too, and that kind of ties into this and the feedback that I've kind of heard of his actual special symphony of that it doesn't really feel special. Like no pun intended. I mean that's some of the feedback
because
I've
it's just
actually
like
read.
we already get these every week.
Kinda, and it doesn't seem like he's doing anything.
Yeah, it wasn't an elevated version of his weekly thing.
It doesn't seem like it was an elevated performance. Like the material
Oh,
that he was
interesting.
using in the special, the actual
Yeah.
special, was more timeless. So he wasn't really covering like any current
Yeah,
events.
right.
He was getting into
Oh,
like
interesting.
whatever.
He created a
personal
little bit of
stories,
an
whatever.
animal with
Yeah.
what his weekly thing was, and
What
people were
I
like,
think
"What?" Yeah, go ahead.
His issue is, and again, haven't seen it, but from what I've read, it seems like his delivery and how he performs on his weekly special, his weekly
Sitting on the
Performances.
stool,
is like how he
building a
did his-
story,
and it's not
slowly, bit by
punchy.
bit. Yeah, it's
not
not
punchy. It's a
never
lot
been.
of
It's never been
build-up.
punchy. Yeah,
Right.
And for a special, it's a lot of build up for something that
I mean, it'll be often his clips will be 3 or 4 minutes leading up to a punchline.
sure, yeah. And again, it's enjoyable. He has a way of like keeping you engaged,
and it's
with
his
the
own.
story.
It's like he's carved out his own sort of
He
style
has
for sure.
He has, but it's not for a special.
Calling it a special. If it's the same thing you've been doing,
And
it's not
it's not
special.
It
special.
seems to be the same kind of style.
Wow, that's really interesting.
And apparently there's something like musical interlude in it and whatever. And again,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, whatever, but just that's kind of been the feedback. It's not this bad. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
that the bar
You put a different sticker on this one,
when you,
Yeah,
you
right.
put a
Yeah.
sticker on it,
Yeah.
and you put a same you
and
put
more
the same-
promotion, and HBO's putting.
There's something to be said about this idea, and we've touched on this a little bit about like we're we need to constantly be producing things, right, and putting it out there. Social media is such a big thing, 5,
Right.
6 and different social media platforms, and then like when you come see me live, it's got to be better. It's got to be elevated. It's got to be something different or whatever. He's literally created the animal, and I've seen not Eliza Schlesinger, excuse me, Ilana Glazer is someone who I've sort of put this sort of on them as well, where it's like you've created what this thing is, and then you go and you do it in a live space, and the people who aren't used to seeing live shows and what that feels like and what that looks like and what these specific kind of jokes are, suddenly they can turn on you. They can be like, no, I've already seen this, or this isn't what I'm used to.
Yeah.
And it can go both ways.
Yeah.
Right? And it sounds like he's getting we've already done this before.
Right.
Why is this cost money, or it's a different feeling or whatever. I don't know. It's interesting.
It kind of reminded me of, you remember that study of like they had like a group
No.
of students? No, you might actually might know this one for sure. They had like a group of students, and it was like a pottery class, and they split them up, and there was like one half of students that were supposed to spend the whole semester making one pot. And then there was another half of students that were like supposed to make like a new pot like every day or something like that.
Interesting.
Every
I
week.
actually don't know about this.
Yeah. And over the course, by the end of the semester, the ones that were doing it on a weekly basis or a daily basis
Making
got
the
so
same
much
pot.
better
Yeah.
at it versus the ones that tried to like make one pot perfect. Because
Forgive me. I got it backwards.
no, yeah, the ones that kept doing it repeatedly because you learn from your mistakes so quickly. So like
Yeah.
by the end of the semester, the ones that were doing it all the time made the
Wait,
flower
so was
pot
it? So
better.
was it like? Well, I guess with pottery, there's a limited amount of time you can. It wasn't that they were working. The people who were doing the people who were not changing, they weren't working on one single thing, or were they? Or
Yeah.
were they? So it wasn't like.
Make the same pot every week.
No, that's what I'm asking. Is it like they make the pot every same week, or is it like here's this lump of clay, you are using this clay over the course of however long to make a single thing? I don't even know if that's physically possible.
Okay,
I
or
gen- I
maybe
genuinely-
maybe
I
it's
don't
like
know.
over the course of the week, one half of the students were supposed to make just one pot, and then the other half was like doing a pot every day. Maybe it was something like that.
Okay, can
Whatever
I
it
jump
was.
in, because I'm pretty sure I feel like I know, and I think it's someone's like, perfect this specific style of pot.
Right.
Do the same pot every day. Learn
Till it's
how to do it
perfect.
until it's you perfect that
And
one.
the
thing.
other one
was do a whole bunch of different pots, different styles, tall ones, short ones, fat ones,
Yeah.
whatever. So they're learning all these different techniques or all these different failures, successes and failures. And you're saying the people who did all the different ones every week or whatever, different every day or every week, were better than the other people?
The ones that were doing like different ones every time. Yeah.
Because they experienced more failure.
Right.
That's just one theory is they experienced
made
more
you
failure,
learn more.
which made you learn more.
Yeah.
More techniques.
or they just got a wider breadth of techniques, right?
Or
From-
any of that.
Or
both.
or the
I would
other
not have
side of it.
guessed that.
The other side of it is also, it probably just becomes a fucking drag.
a boredom.
Yeah, if
yeah,
you're doing it
yeah,
every
yeah,
time.
yeah.
And then if you get into
Oh,
a rut, you
wow.
start thinking you suck,
Yeah.
and it can start messing with your head.
And or
so fascinated
hey,
by this right now.
maybe you just caught fire one day and you were just like you just made one great pot. And
Yeah.
that was just your day, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the same thing could be happening to Josh here, right? Because if you do have that same style and you do it every week, and then you take that same style and apply it to your comedy special, well, dude, yeah, I mean, you've been doing this for the past 52 weeks.
Yeah.
The odds of this one.
We
this
love
one
Yeah,
that.
that's
We
right.
love that ashtray, but
Yeah.
You're
Being
right.
better than all 52 of those? Like, nah, there's probably some of those that you did, whether you intended to or not,
Yeah.
that were just.
damn.
What a great analogy, dude.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm trying to think of like my I'm hearing this after the fact, obviously. My instinct is fail more is probably a better success rate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As opposed to be so specific about something and like try to get every little, nuance of it or whatever.
Exactly.
Also seems good, but I don't know, the failing more, right?
Exactly.
Failing up is always the better
Because
thing.
think about it,
I don't
know for that HBO special, that wasn't the first time he did that set.
Right.
Yeah.
Like whether it was broken out into bits and pieces or whatever, he
Yeah.
had to be getting reps on that. And
Oh man, what a fascinating thing to think about.
Yeah.
Like what is the better? I think the I've been humbled as of late. I feel
I've been there too,
good
yeah.
about saying that. And I keep
Not me.
I keep I was waiting
Never
for
you.
it. I keep having this this is fun that we're talking about this right now for this kind of specific reason. I keep having this thought of like I want to be healthy in my failures, right? I want to
Yeah.
be like, okay, you want to analyze it. What have I done? What I haven't done? What are all the other things outside of comedy that might be affecting it? And it's like, what this failure like you don't get opportunities or whatever it is, like what is that making room for? I do believe in the idea that if it's the cheesiest one, if one door closes, another door opens.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Like it's like, what's the thing? Like when I lost my job in Pennsylvania and I moved to Charlotte, I got fired.
If one door closes, violently break open through a window
down the-
into a
Right.
building that
That's
you
right.
don't own.
Yeah, so that was the best thing that happened to me. When it happened, I was like, this is pretty devastating. This isn't great. Like I don't know what opportunities.
Wait,
I
what was
have.
the thing that happened?
Well, I
Sorry,
lost
say
my
it
job up in Pennsylvania, and that's
Oh.
why I moved
Oh,
to
right,
Charlotte.
right.
My brothers were like, "You should come down here. It's a
Yeah.
lot going on. Come check it out. Changed my life. My life is very different if I don't." And it's like I'm kind of having these moments right now where it's just kind of like, I think I'm good at this, but also, you have a good show, and then you get your ass kicked, and then you
again. To be
lose.
clear, by the way, I 100% feel like I'm in a rut too.
Yeah, but I keep like weirdly like a bunch of opportunities keep getting pulled away. I'm sure it's just circumstantial and timing or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's like a whole bunch of shit is like kind of not going my way.
Yeah.
And I keep having these moments. It's like, all right, I listen to all this life advice shit we see on Instagram and everything else, and it's kind of like, all right, like let it fool your fire. And it's like, how fucking much of this shit do I gotta take?
Yeah.
Like before, I like, what's the point? You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of great. I don't know. I'm in it, and I'm like, I feel I'm healthy about it, but it's also just kind of like exhausting.
It really is.
Yeah.
There is a thing where it's like all of us have been doing this either around or more than a decade.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Mhm.
And it's kind of like, when do I just get to cruise?
Yes.
When
Correct.
when does the car show up? You know,
Yeah.
like I'm tired of fucking riding my bike.
And I remember telling someone just recently, we've watched the Ralphie May. He went to
Yes.
that class and
Right.
talked to them about it. I forget what they called that or whatever.
Masterclass?
The master
Something like
class.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
It wasn't the official master
It was
class, but
something
it was
like
like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, I remember him saying about how he's a a big guy, and they were like, you got to get standing ovations every show, or we're just gonna vote you off. It was that kind of, it was like a really seedy shit, and he did that. Whatever. And the guy who won, Dat Fan, I think his name was, whatever.
Right.
Kind of was exhausted. He got exhausted. And he went off, and he didn't really take advantage of it. And Ralphie May was like, now is when the work starts. Like for
Yeah.
us, like I don't think we're in a place where we haven't taken off.
We haven't hit that now the work starts.
Yeah,
moment.
Catherine Blandford a couple of years ago, she got this opportunity and she kind of blew up. And I think that's when the work started for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Totally,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's like,
Totally.
so I'm hoping that this is just another moment that's creating some callus that's going, yeah, this is the game.
Mm-hmm.
This is the struggle. It's going to kick you in the ass sometimes. And how do you handle it? Do you go lay down somewhere? Do you look into other work?
I think the good thing, what the three of us and some other people, the advantage, the weird fucked up advantage we have is that, yeah, we're not going to quit. You know what I mean? We have that
But
just like, you know what I
that
mean?
is the key.
Like,
Right.
like, it's just like, nah. I say to myself, to other people, on a semi-regular basis, that I don't want to do this anymore. I'm
Mhm.
done. Like, this is too hard. Like, I don't, like, whatever. And then within 15 minutes, I'm like, no, I'm going to keep
What
doing this.
the fuck else? am I
What
gonna
the
do?
fuck else am I going to do?
Yeah, because honestly, it just seems so.
I have a job that I feel morally against. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say that for me necessarily, but
Yeah.
it's kind of more to
I'm
your
morally
earlier
against your
point.
job, but no, I'm just fucking.
It's more to your earlier point. We all been doing this more or less for a decade. The idea of just stopping.
I know it's
It's like, look, I've been doing this for so long, and now I'm just supposed to just put the mic down
Yeah.
and walk off. Like that
I don't
seems
even know
so
what
weird.
what does that even look like?
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, because we've been in it so long. The idea of not having this be a part of the life. Just,
That's what I think. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's even more than the sort of ambition aspect of it. It's just like, no, this is what I do.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because this isn't
know?
like a
So
sport where
ingrained.
like your
That's right.
body will like shut you down. Like,
Right.
You can keep going
Yeah.
pretty much your whole life.
You can, in theory. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. The idea of failing often makes more sense to me now because
Yeah.
how often I fail.
Well, it's the Michael Jordan thing, right? I read this quote from him where he listed statistics.
Yeah.
It was I've missed 96
free
game-winning
throws.
shots.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've failed, at this. It's all these
Yeah.
negative statistics. And then he says, and that's why I succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's kind of cheesy, but it's like, but it's real. Like,
Yeah. I think it's like making sense of all this.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
It's making sense of the idea of our concept of failure, and a lot of this I think has actually changed relatively recently, where we're kind of reframed a lot of this. The idea of failing up, I wasn't thinking about that in the early 2000s or late 90s or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was repetition. It wasn't failure. That's what I remember, right? It's one of the things my dad would say, right? It's like you put your hand out like this, right? And you release your hand and it goes like that. You know why it does that? Because of how many times you've done this. That's why your hand does that, right?
I mean,
so when you put all your fingers straight out like this, it doesn't stay there. I have muscles that make it do that. You know
Right.
why? Because of how many times it does this. This repetition makes it so ingrained.
if
in
you're
what
a
it is.
if you're a scientist, write in to let us know if that's.
But the idea is,
No,
that's
the point is
why we hit 100 balls a day. You
Yeah.
got 100 grounders a day. You turned 100 double plays. This is why my brother got drafted.
Yeah.
Because
It's muscle memory,
It's
right?
muscle memory.
Yeah.
This is why this is stand up.
Yeah.
And like I said, my point is that it used to be repetition was everything. It's failure too, though. Now a more sort of modern idea is go and fail and fail and fail and fail. NASA says when something blows up, they go, that's amazing. We're gonna get so much information
Like
on
the
why
Challenger?
that blew up. No. Actually, I think they probably learned. In fact, I feel like I listened to on NPR or something like that a huge thing about the Challenger, about how much they learned from that and what were some of these.
Well,
huge mistakes.
apparently there were a lot of people saying no, not today. The
Oh,
conditions
is
are
that right?
wrong.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah 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 blah. So they
Yeah.
probably learned on that. I mean,
Sure, yeah, I'm
they
sure.
learned. Hey, listen to
Yeah.
people when they say
Yeah. Yeah.
it's probably one lesson.
Yeah, because I know something just blew up the other day, and I remember everyone was making it was a huge explosion. It was really, really. No one was on there. Nobody.
Yeah.
It was an unmanned thing,
And it was probably owned by Bezos or whatever.
Yeah, it was one of
anyway,
those people or whatever.
yeah.
And regardless of that, I think
Yeah.
the general idea was, look at those idiots, what an asshole or whatever. And I think from what I had listened to these things on NPR about the failure was, no, we're going to learn so much. We're going to learn more from that than if that thing took off perfectly.
Right.
And that's what we do.
Jason, I hate to do it, but you made me think of one more thing.
Let's do it.
We're the game that we're closing with, and Jonathan, I hate to put you on the spot, but I think you're actually
It's
going to like
always
this
me.
topic. All right, we're going to close this out with 60 seconds on something we know nothing
Yes.
about.
If we
So happy
went back
right
and
now.
looked at
It is
the
mainly
number of
you.
times people have done
you wanna
this,
switch it-
I'll
All right.
Do it.
I'll
No, you
I'll
do
do
it.
it.
So speaking of Jeff Bezos, it was within the past week. Jeff Bezos had an interview
Oh,
where he said
this fucking guy.
people that make under 75,000 shouldn't pay taxes, something like that. Give us 60 seconds on why he was being sincere.
And begin.
Oh man. Well, we all know that Jeff Bezos is a beacon of innovation.
Okay, all right.
Innovation and progress for the world, and if we even mention a peep about ethics or issues with what he does, it means we're against innovation.
That's right.
It means we're against progress.
It's a really good
And
point.
so when he said that no one under $75,000 a year should be paying taxes, what he meant that so sincerely, because what he knows is that if people under $75,000 a year don't pay taxes, also billionaires don't have to pay taxes, and the money will just be there. He knows that. He knows that. We don't get that. Us mere mortals, we don't get that the money just will materialize into the national treasury. We don't
Yeah.
understand that. You know, that's what the Blue Origin explosion taught him, is that if you just let billionaires
Insane.
not pay taxes and
Good
then say
job.
nice things in an interview, things will be fine.
How'd that
Fuck
taste?
that guy.
How'd that
Fuck
taste?
that guy. It felt bad.
I
Because
just
that
knew he-
motherfucker, it's a fucking smoke signal. He's trying to get people. And
What a gross-
and also,
gross human
also
being.
another problem with this, a thing that I saw from this economist who's been
You did this, Jordan.
who's
yeah,
been
I know.
this I know this economist whose name is escaping me, but he's awesome. He's talking about how he's like that also shouldn't happen. He's like, no, everyone should pay taxes
probably Richard
because
Reich,
if you're
if I had
not
to
because
guess.
if you're not buying, it wasn't. He's great too.
He's
though.
great.
If
Very short,
everyone's not paying into it, then there's no buy-in from everybody. And if it went the other way, if only billionaires were paying taxes, then they would have the we're paying for everything
That's
you
right.
do, your charity, whatever.
Ownership
When
of everybody,
everyone
yeah.
invests equitably, not equally, that's bullshit.
Sure.
Equitably, meaning, yeah, they are going to pay a higher rate because they have fucking more money.
Yeah.
When everyone's paying equitably, you're all invested, and everybody wins. It's really not that fucking complicated.
So
Anyway.
Colin Moulton,
Taxes.
great comic, right? He was telling me. I think I tried to explain this like a week or two ago, and it was essentially the difference between $1 million and $1 billion. Yeah. And he was like $1 million. If he was comparing it to his bank account, it's such a great joke. He just started doing it, but he's like 1 million seconds is like 11 or 14 minutes or something like that. I'm getting that wrong.
More than that.
It's
probably.
more than that,
Yeah.
but it's like
Yeah.
whatever it is. It's like
Yeah.
blah blah blah. He's like, but 1 billion seconds is like 347 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the difference between 1 million and 1 billion. It's not even fucking close,
Yeah.
dude.
You know what's crazy is
It's not even
on this
close.
exact point.
Yeah.
Like there's been studies that have like
It's like 11 months.
they've shown yeah. They've shown people like put on this number line
yeah.
where 1 million is, like your idea of like where 1 million
Yeah.
would be on this number line, and then put where your idea of 1 billion is on this number line. It'll be like what a lot of people do. It's like the million's like halfway,
Yeah.
and then 1 billion's like another half.
That's right.
Or something like
They
that.
think it's like
just like they don't.
They're like,
have,
oh well, 10 million's clearly 1 billion. It's
Yeah.
like no.
Right. It's
not.
It's like people
Yeah.
just, and I almost feel mean saying this about the general public. It sounds like haughty or like I'm smarter than them or whatever.
Yeah.
But
In this particular
in this
instance.
particular instance, like the amount of people who genuinely just don't understand, and I know I'm just making the point you already made, but like the amount of people who truly don't get what 1 billion is stunning.
So what we need to do is we need to change billion to
1,000 million.
no, a gazillion billion.
Gazillion,
like
trillion, billion.
A comical
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
name.
Googleplex or
yeah,
whatever
like,
it is.
oh yeah, it's like this is 1 million, this is a gazillion jillion.
Just call it a
That's
stupid.
Stupid, yeah. Just
This is 1 million. What's 1,000 millions? A stupid.
right.
I have
Yes.
438 stupid dollars.
Then-
That's it.
Then people may be able to get it at that
Yeah.
point of like the
Yeah.
difference. Anyway,
Well,
They earned it, guys.
all right.
The billionaires.
we've
earned
also earned it.
it. The billionaires
That was
earned it.
no way for us to get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. Any shows? Any shows anybody want to promote before we get out of here?
No.
I mean, I'm at the Blue Ridge Comedy Club this weekend
Nice.
for a contest.
Nice.
So
Love that.
So that'll be good.
Knock 'em
That's
out.
I'm pretty excited about going to the club.
Yeah.
I don't have quite as enthusiastic feelings about the contest, but
Sure, yeah.
But hey, I'm excited to be there. And hey, if
It's a
you're
cool town.
if you're in Bristol, Virginia / Tennessee,
Go-
you know
go
it's
check
one of
'em out.
those towns, right?
Yeah,
Where there's
yeah, yeah.
there's it's like a
Yeah.
Kansas City type deal. I don't know which side it's on. Tennessee, Virginia, who cares?
I
If
think
you're
technically
around,
Tennessee side, but-
come to that show, or maybe don't. I don't know. I want you to see me in that particular situation. I'm just kidding. Blue Ridge Comedy Club.
If you're in
It's gonna be
Bristol,
a-
please support the comedy club.
Please
That's
come
a
to the
small
club.
town. It's hard
Please
to
come
run
to
the comedy
that's-
club in general.
Go to the club. Go to the
Yeah.
club and come that night if you want. But definitely go to the club in general.
Yeah.
All right, I do actually have a couple. I have at least 3 that I'm doing. So Friday, June 5th, I'm headlining Suffolk Punch. I'm doing a great show. Mike Bird and the guys are putting it together. That's in South End. Thursday, June 11th, I'm headlining the Next Stop show at Norman Brewery in Denver. Lake Norman Brewery in Denver, North Carolina. That's on Thursday. On the 13th, I'm also doing a Next Stop show in Arden, North Carolina, which is essentially Asheville. So Bones Smokehouse and Brewing. Yeah, there you go.
Nice. This Friday, Don't Tell Comedy. I got mixed up with the next out. Don't Tell Comedy in Greensboro, North Carolina. Please get tickets. Nice. This episode may be out by the time that rolls around.
Let's not get crazy.
We'll see. But either way, yes, this Friday in Greensboro. Come check us out.
Cool.
All right. Everybody. Oh, gosh, man. I wish we had more time. There's so many more
topics. So many more topics, I know.
That means you just got to tune in next week.
That's
So
right.
who's headlining anyway?